Hey there, fellow attractive manga and anime fans. So I noticed that many of you are also video game fans like myself. So I figured that there might be enough interest for me to make a video blog post about my experience at the Game Developers Conference, which was in mid-March. Also, I have a 2-hour break between classes on Wednesday and Friday, and there are no exams coming up. What else am I gonna do? You can see my GDC shirt right here. Here's the robot. I went with a group of other gamers from Washington University in St. Louis. They're all part of the Game Developers Association. And there's 2 of them right there. Totally awesome people. I love you all. And this is me and my homeboy Brett. All around great guy and president of our school's anime club. He let us stay in his hotel room for GDC because he's an awesome guy like that. And there was a really great view, which you can see here. His suite is full of anime and manga stuff. Like, he has like a bunch of Tsubasa posters, and I think there was like a Chobits thing. It's pretty cool. At the convention itself, I met so many awesome people. And here, hold on, let me pick this up, are just a few of the business cards that I got from everyone. Some of them were students. Here's a card that I got from an aspiring game artist. An aspiring sound engineer still in school. Here's a 3D artist. Her stuff was really good. And a girl who wants to be a concept artist. Here are a few of the people that I met. Some of the people I met were so awesome. I ended up inviting them to have dinner with my WashU group of friends. My school, Washington University in St. Louis, WashU. Yeah, so I ended up like inviting like people I just talked to for like 15 minutes out to dinner with us. It was really great. We all went out to get hot pot. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures from that. I ran out of batteries when we were in there, so that was bad. But trust me, it was a really great time. Hot pot for the win! I also met the president of the IGDA, the International Game Developers Association. I think that's it. I have his card right here. It's pretty cool. He gave a lecture. I kind of argued with him about like a game-related topic, and luckily he didn't get angry at me or anything because I was like really respectful about it. I mean, I wasn't like, learn to play, noob! I was totally hoping to meet the makers of Kingdom Hearts, Phoenix Wright, and Metal Gear Solid series. They're totally my all-time favorites. But sadly, only Konami was there. They made Metal Gear Solid, in case you don't know. Oh, Square Enix, why have you forsaken me? I love you, Cloud. I love you, Sephiroth. Sometimes even at the same time. I didn't say that. Anyway, it was fun talking to Konami, even if the woman there couldn't tell me more about Metal Gear Online. But I'd have to say, probably if I had to choose one thing that was the highlight of my GDC trip, it would have to be the Women in Gaming's awards ceremony. I met lots of professional women who work in gaming. Yes, yes, yes! There were some concept artists, technical artists, some people who actually, like what they do for a living is just writing stories for video games, which is amazing to me. Here is a few of the business cards from that event. To be honest, I did feel a little uncomfortable while I was there because like all the women there was just like, they were so important and they had done so many amazing things. They were so talented, but they were all really cool people. So it was perfectly fine and I got comfortable with them, you know, like almost immediately. Here's me with the head writer of the Overlord series. It's so blurry, I don't even need to put a red dot over her face. My camera really started acting up at that point, and she was really busy. I didn't want to have to ask her for another picture, so yeah. Speaking of the red dots, someday I do plan on getting release forms. Don't want to get in any legal trouble, so that I can post some pictures that aren't, with the exception of my picture, filled with red dot people. Ah! It's totally what I'm gonna call them now. Thank you, Rachel Smith. And so, finally, anyone else who was at the Game Developers Conference 2010, and please speak up, leave a comment. We shall wear this shirt together, love the robot, and we'll talk about how totally awesome it was. Every con is awesome, but this one was just, it was amazing. Alrighty then, I love y'all, and I hope to see you this summer. You will be seeing me at Otakon, hopefully if all doesn't go to hell in this costume. Sarah's Victoria! Yay! be able to recognize me because I will look exactly like this. See y'all later.